Hello, this is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you are doing awesome today. I'm doing a pick a card reading for the month of May, what to expect in your love life in May. So just look at the four piles and pick the one that you feel is right for you. If it doesn't resonate, you can always pick a different pile. And if you feel to pick two piles, there may be aspects of each message that will come into play in May. So we're going to get started. If you guys like this video, please comment below. Let me know how it resonated. Like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you guys are on Instagram, I am there too. Fawn and Fire Intuitive. And if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. So let's get started. Pile 1. Okay, pile 1. We are starting out with the 7 of Clubs. And the 7 of Clubs does represent a little bit of a challenge. It means that there is some learning that's going to be happening, some tending to the garden, and weeding, fertilizing, that there's some things that have to be taken care of. So if you're in an existing relationship, it means now would not be the time to just continuously brush things under the rug. It would be the time to actually start planting seeds, weed, like I said, water the garden, tend to the garden, decide what kind of flowers or vegetables you want to grow there, and take action towards it. So it is showing that there is energy that has to be put into your love life in May. Then we have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. So it's possible for some of you that you have been, and notice this is 4-3, that's a 7 as well. So there's 2 7s here. That number might be significant to you. But we have 2 7s here. And so it's possible that you've already been putting a lot of work into your love life, into an existing relationship, or into creating a romantic relationship. And the good news is, in May, you're going to really start to see, if you're in a relationship that hasn't been serving you, or you're going to start to see some first fruits, some action, some things happening, and you're going to have a better idea of what kind of relationship you want. You're definitely not going to be in the mood to settle. It seems like you really want something that's going to grow and flourish, so you're not really messing around anymore. Okay, then we have the Sovereign of Cups, which would be the Queen of Cups. That can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone you're dealing with could have that in their chart. Then we have the 9 of Wands, and this represents kind of being on guard. It's either really fighting for something that's important to you, or being tired of fighting for something that hasn't been working. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which can represent being focused on the negative, or kind of remorse, feeling sad or dejected in some way. And then we have the 10 of Swords, which is feeling like you got stabbed in the back. So it is possible that this already happened, that you had a relationship that you really felt deeply for. Or it's possible that you really want a relationship where you can connect deeply with someone, but due to past pain. Because the 10 of Swords represents a cycle that should be over, but it's like we continue to let it hurt us. Almost to the point at times, the description of this card does say it can end up being a little bit melodramatic, because we could have, there's a pearl inside this oyster, and with that 7 of Clubs, there is this message of, start tending the garden, tend towards what you want. And I think about the pearl inside the oyster's mouth. It starts as a grain of sand, and over time, that sand rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, it turns into a pearl. So just know that the past circumstances that you faced I'm hearing that verse, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. It's kind of time to lay down your swords. I don't know if you've heard the song 21 Guns by Green Day. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, lift up your arms, look to the sky. And that's kind of what I feel for you. It's like if there's been like a lot of grieving and having a situation that was difficult to let go of, you're going to start seeing clearly now. And you're really going to be like planting seeds for the next relationship. And it's like you have so much to offer, and you're going to be connecting with somebody who emotionally has a lot to offer. So it's important to kind of do the work right now and like lay down the walls, lay down the defenses, start to look up at the possibilities for love and end that 10 of Swords cycle, because you don't want to project that energy outward. Yes, we have the Strength card here, which can be Leo. But this is healing. This is learning to tame the beast. The aspect of us that just kind of goes like by our reptilian brain or our instincts or our programming or the way our subconscious mind wants us to. If you look at the infinity symbol on her head, it's like she has vision. She's thinking about her future. She's worked out the duality, and she's making a choice with the Two of Wands here to stand in her power, and that is leading to the Two of Cups. So in May, you are either connecting in a great relationship, or you are finally getting vision for the type of relationship you want, and it is, with this Love card here, leading you towards love. And we have the Share Wisdom card here, and it's two boars. You know, when you chase after a boar, those things can run like crazy. You have to get tricky. You have to trap them. Like, you could run all day and never catch them in the, I mean, according to like certain TV shows, that's the only time I've seen a boar being chased. But like Survivor and Lost, it's not easy to catch a wild pig. So you're going to be stepping away from chasing, which came from, in the past, it's possible you did not feel a lot of self-worth. You had some guards up because you had experienced a lot of pain. But as you kind of lay down those swords and drop the guard and really move into your heart space, you're not only are you going to see more clearly, but whatever you're planting is going to be more fruitful. And look at that, with the roots going deep. You're going to be connecting with somebody who you are very intellectually compatible with, and you're going to be finding love. And if you're already in a relationship with somebody that you feel really compatible with, or with a water sign, and maybe things have been going difficult, if you guys can communicate from the heart space, it's going to be really beneficial. But it just seems like, pile number one, something's coming up where you've gone through a lot of pain, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, wow, this is why everything happened. This is why those past relationships didn't work out. So if you're holding on to a relationship that's not serving you, and that person is not showing up in your life, you're really being encouraged to let go, because you will see, oh, this is why, because this was the person I was supposed to be with. We have be assertive, and you're ready. You're ready. So you've already been doing a lot of work, and it's possible this be assertive it's like it's time to get out. It's time to trust like that you're attractive enough. You are attractive enough. You are special enough. You are worth the kind of relationship that you want. And the more you can let go of this 10 of Swords and 5 of Cups and 9 of Wands energy, like you're let go of the belief that you have to be fearful that everyone's going to be out to hurt you. Because then you might actually come across somebody who is shy, or, just not great with their words, and you might just misinterpret it. Obviously healthy boundaries are important, but this key here just keeps jumping out to me. For some of you, you could meet someone while exercising or training, or but just letting down your guard is like the key to opening up and letting go all of this and walking into what you want. You're ready. It's time. Okay, pile number 1. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you like this video, please like and comment below. Tell me how it resonated with you. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. And if you're on Instagram, I'm there too, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. Hello, pile number 2. Let's see what's going to be happening in your love life in May. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. All right, let's see what's happening. So first, we have the Ace of Clubs, which is the Strength card, and it is a pot of tea. So I get the sense, whatever is happening in your love life, first off, it's going to be very soulful and cozy and fulfilling. It's like those moments, you get home at the end of the day and you take off your bra, or you finally like sit in your favorite chair. Like there's going to be a coziness to your love life in May. And I'm also kind of hearing, how the teapot, like when you're really waiting for water to boil, it can seem like it takes a long time. And patience, our strength really is about patience. But then like it starts to whistle, and like when a teapot starts to whistle, it's like this crazy, annoying noise. And it's like undeniable that you need to go get the water off. So if you're like waiting for a certain sign, or you are, you feel like you've been waiting a long time for something to boil, to come to a boil, it's like it's going to be undeniable. Whether it's to communicate with someone or to make a move, the signs are going to be very clear with you. And I just want to say, sometimes we see signs and we assign them all to like a specific person or a specific situation that we want. And it's kind of funny, slow and steady wins the race is coming out here. And it is the number 62, which would be 8. And the Strength card, she normally has the infinity symbol on her forehead. But sometimes we can see a lot of signs and synchronicities, and we assign it all to like a specific person that we're thinking about. But really, the signs and synchronicities are about your spiritual journey. So sometimes they might be about that person, because in that moment, connecting with them is going to be the best thing for your soul and your evolution. And sometimes they are really trying to point you another direction. So make sure that you are using discernment if you're seeing repeated numbers or hearing certain songs or hearing the same message over and over again. Don't always assign them to you and your soul's journey, not just to a person. And also just realize the signs do not mean that the person you are connecting with is forever. It means you are where you need to be right now, or they're really trying to get your attentions for you to go another way sometimes as well. But just the same way I was talking about the pot of tea slowly boiling, sometimes we want to stick things in the microwave. And if you've done any research on microwaves, like it damages the food. There are certain things you can't even cook in a microwave because it makes it toxic. And actually slowly waiting for the water to boil, it may feel like it's taking forever, but really it taking forever is protecting you, okay? Let's see what else we've got here. We have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands represents making a choice that leads you towards your vision of the future and like really empowers you. And in the traditional Two of Wands, he's holding a globe in his hand. And so it's important to look at how is like your relationship showing up in your life right now. If you are continuously focused on the future of like getting what you want, then you're not really noticing the opportunities in this moment. Then we have the 8 of Coins, so another 8. And this is, you see she's sewing things together. There's keys and crystals and plants and teeth. So this is getting everything to work together from even things from childhood. It's unlocking new things inside of you. It's getting the details together. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, so I really do feel like you do have a deeply spiritual connection. Okay, but there is a lot coming together within this connection. There's a lot of details. It has to do with more than just a relationship. It is about unlocking new opportunities for you, healing, growth, and even certain aspects of childhood are being healed in this, okay? And both the Two of Wands and the Lovers represent a choice, okay? The Lovers is a choice that is freeing for you, healing for you, that adds to your life. So if you have been feeling stuck, you're really encouraged to make a new choice that empowers you. If you have not been and you feel a lot of peace and you just know that it's coming, that it's just coming slow, you're just being encouraged, continue to, keep the faith, focus on other details in your life, your own healing, unlocking new things, and keep going. Yes, because then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this again is your personal power and inspired action. Like I said, I really feel now that this card has come out too, you're going to be getting some signs that are leading you towards inspired action. And you're really going to be encouraged to you're going to hear the call, and you're going to be encouraged to follow the call, make the choice, because maybe you don't know all the details behind the scenes. So if you're feeling in a certain moment, make sure you're taking it down to your heart space and really being, discerning. But if you feel to reach out to someone, if you feel to go to a certain place, if you feel to try something new, follow that action, because it's really going to empower you. Okay. And it's going to lead you towards your desired outcome, something that's very fulfilling soulfully for you. Okay? Yes. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Okay? So you have been doing a lot of learning. And in May, you're going to continue to do more learning. It's possible that, you're going to be taking some classes, or you're going to be connecting with certain people that are going to be giving you great advice, but you are going to be learning, and you're going to be learning either from someone, with someone. And with the Eight of Cups here, there is an aspect of the Eight of Cups where sometimes we have to walk away from certain things that aren't serving us in order to look deeper. There are certain cups, things that fulfill us emotionally, that we literally have to turn our back on and walk away. But when you do, you get to the Nine of Cups, where this is your wishes coming true. You have, not only do you get the Eight Cups back, but you get another one. Okay? So you're going to be led in May to give up certain things, and it's going to be a learning experience, but it's ultimately bringing you to your Nine of Cups. Yes, the ascension process. This is definitely, the people who picked number 2, this is a very spiritual pile with Strength, the Lovers, now the Ascension card. Then we have the Reflect card and the Observer card. Okay, so with the Reflect card and the Ascension card, you do have some sort of very deep connection, soulful connection with someone, and it has catapulted your ascension in a way. You're seeing how you guys reflect each other. You could be dealing with certain people with that Three of Pentacles. It could be more than one person that is reflecting back to you what's great about you, and then what you might need to work on, the aspects of your shadow that might need some healing, because they are maybe emotionally you're reacting, or you're having a hard time staying balanced. Like, as soon as you're about to get what you want, you may freak out a little bit, or go in too hard, or completely let down your guard and make yourself too vulnerable, or keep your guard up too much. And so with the Observer card here, first thing I'm hearing is, be careful about looking into somebody else's energy too much, okay? Because that can cloud the energy actually, because you're not actually standing in your power and manifesting it. You're focused on the lack, okay? But also observe your emotions, all right? You know, if you can kind of be a bystander to this situation and to your emotions, you're going to see more clearly, rather than if you're making it, if you feel like it's about you, you know, being rejected or not being good enough. That's not the case. Again, with these threads here, things are being weaved together for you, okay? And I just thought about, you know, when swans fight, sometimes their necks get entwined. Okay, so there is an aspect here of where enough needs to be integrated for this connection to be able to move forward peacefully. If you are dealing with someone who is almost like a shadow reflection of you, no matter how much you heal, no matter how much you ascend, you don't see a change in them, you need to let them go. Because the soul connection that's meant for you will be ascending alongside of you. Okay, there will be changes. We have not the right time. Okay, so there definitely is some sort of connection where it's not the right time, and you're just facing a little bit of a delay. Slow and steady wins the race. But in this time right now, there is opportunities for, first off, wealth, really focusing on career, focusing on growth, focusing on becoming receptive to the abundance that the universe can pour out on you. I just thought about 3, 6, and 9, and how, you know, there's a lot with those numbers that I have studied. But one of what I'm feeling right now is just, you know, don't forget the miracle aspect of when you actually let go and you actually are going within and doing the healing and trusting your worth and receptive to blessings coming from all sides. They do, okay? Like, she's got 2 cupids up here working on her behalf. She's got gold falling from the skies. There's just so much freedom in both these cards, okay? And so, you know, no matter what May seems like, it is working on your behalf, and use it as an opportunity. Everything, every connection that you have, it is all helping you with your ascension, helping you with your healing, helping you with your abundance, helping you stand in your power. Okay, pile number 2, I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, my information is in the box below. Also, I'm on Instagram, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. You guys can check me out there. And I think that's everything. Let's see what we got here. Oh, if you like this reading, please like, share, comment below, or subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. I really appreciate you guys and the support that you give this channel. Okay, so pile number 3, your love life in May. First thing we have here is justice, okay? And justice represents a certain aspect of karma, okay? This can represent a soul relationship that has some karma that needs to be cleared. It's balancing the scales. So any type of karmic relationships can teach us a lot about ourselves. They help us with the ascension process. They help us clear out past programming, childhood wounds, or even just reveal it to us. Then we have take a leap of faith, number 30. This is interesting. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Then we have the 3 of Cups, okay? So this can represent a close friendship. It can also represent a third-party situation. Then we have the Star, which is healing. And okay, for some of you, I'm really feeling with this take a leap of faith. Some of you could be musicians, artists, singers. You are a grasshopper. You're not necessarily an ant, you know. I'm not saying you're not a team player, but it's possible that you really have a lot of strong leadership skills and that you're in this place right now, you know, An ant is like kind of slow and steady, win the race, carry everything on your back. A grasshopper leaps forward exponentially. Okay? And then gosh, wow, we have the Fool. So this can be an Aries, but this is, into the unknown. If you guys haven't watched Frozen 2, definitely watch it. It is such a powerful spiritual like ascension message in that movie. Yeah, and then we have we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, amazing things are coming your way fast. And I don't know that it's exactly about love. Okay, I feel like you have opportunities coming your way, where you're going to be celebrated, you're going to be looked up to, you're going to be making moves towards your dreams come true. All right, and things are going to be coming in fast for you. Things are going to be moving very, very quickly, especially as you find balance. If you've been hyper focused on love life or hyper focused on anything, it's important to let go a little bit, okay? Let go a little bit, enjoy yourself, know that the things that you want are coming. It's time to try something new, take a leap of faith. Don't allow, some of you could be going through a divorce right now and, or a breakup or something, and it could have been moving very fast. And some of you, this pile's actually just got a lot of messages. So hopefully I'll get more information from the rest of the cards. But some of you could be quickly moving. It's like you might have to let something go, and then you're going to be moving quickly towards marriage. And it could be with an air sign. Then we have the Queen of Cups. So this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it's just something really emotionally satisfying, something you've really wanted, getting an offer. And then we have the Empress. So this is a Libra or Taurus, but this is something new being birthed. And then we have the Nine of Wands. Let's see what else we have. Boundaries and the Wildling. Okay, you are definitely heading into the unknown, okay? The Nine of Wands can represent like you have fought for a long time and you're finally going to be cutting the cord and again heading into the unknown. You're going to be making some big changes. You've learned a lot about boundaries, about who you can trust and who you can't trust. And oh my goodness, look at this compromise sign. It's got the scales again for justice, okay? So balancing the scales, it's going to mean different things for different people. For some of you, I do feel like this is very random. I feel like if you've been like, I'm going to start a new exercise program, like I'm ready to feel great about myself, do it. Like not only are you are going to feel great about yourself, but it is going to catapult your career and your love life. It is going to catapult your career and your love life just because of this like new star energy that you're putting out there. Sometimes it's like if nothing's been working, it's like we have to make a change, and then it shifts the energy and things are going to be changing so fast for you. So there's certain things you may be wanting to change your style or start a new exercise routine, and it is going to like balance your energy so much that it's going to be a catapult, okay? For some of you, it's like making sure you're seeing from other people's perspectives, especially if you've already been blowing up. Like make sure that you're listening, that you are compromising. It's interesting because I'm not getting a strong message for why balancing the scales is so important for you. I do feel for some of you it is divorce or like finally ending some sort of contract or legal issue. For others of you, I did feel it was kind of the weight thing, how you're taking care of your health. Like maybe you've gotten very spiritual or very into like one aspect of your life, going out with friends or whatever, but now you're going to be balancing. As you balance all of a sudden it brings all this stuff into your life, and within the next few months you're going to see such a huge change. And you notice there's steps that have to be taken to get to that final outcome. You're being encouraged. Like, I mean, this is pretty amazing, pile number 3. You're being encouraged that, like, there's something to let go of. There's something to cut away. There's a few things to balance out in your life to change the energy. But as that energy shifts, like at first you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just jumping into something that I'm not sure about. But very quickly you are getting like public recognition, healing, things that you have been wanted will be coming close to you. And also for some of you, if you are in a third party situation, it's time to finally make a decision, because everything can change for you within the next few months if you actually start to see from all sides of the all perspectives and clear any karma that's being created by a third party situation. Okay, pile number 3, I hope this was helpful to you. So much love to you. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. I hope you guys are doing awesome. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. Please like and comment below if this reading resonates with you. If this pile doesn't, you can pick a different pile. Okay, so the first card, pile number 4. Okay, we've got the 5 of Clubs, the Devil. And this is the Jane Austen Tarot, and this represents Mr. Wickham from Pride and Prejudice, and he was a scoundrel. Okay, he was kind of taking advantage of more than one woman, and he was really just more concerned about his finances. He always played the victim. He is like the classic archetype of a narcissist. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with somebody who presents themselves one way and they're not to be trusted. Okay, and then for your spirit animal oracle, we have Sing Your Own Song, number 12. And what's interesting about the number 12, it is a divine feminine number. It represents the divine feminine being able to take steps on her own. Okay, so you're being encouraged, like, you are beautiful. Okay, you're beautiful, and you have, I'm feeling for a lot of you have creative gifts, or you have a very soothing, comforting voice. You're very nurturing. You know, you're like that early morning, like when you wake up and you hear the birds chirping, and it's just like one of those mornings you're glad you woke up early because there's promise for the day. Okay, like if someone is coming on too fast, too quickly, they may like offer a lot and then not be super honest. So you're being encouraged to, first off, really like set boundaries, know your worth, be okay on your own. If you haven't felt okay on your own, or you felt like your divine feminine energy is a little out of whack, you know, sometimes we can almost pervert our divine feminine energy in a way, because our divine feminine energy is very giving and receptive, and it's always excited about the things it can birth and create, and it does love and connecting with other people and trusting and receiving people in. But sometimes it gets a little perverted, in lack of a better word, if we don't have strong boundaries. It's like, if you're a male, this probably isn't the pile for you. Okay, this is definitely a female pile, I feel, but it's like you're so powerful and you have the ability to create what you want and draw in what you want. But if you're not having good boundaries and like using your voice to speak, you know, unemotionally, like, this is what I need. If you're not being honest with yourself about that, or if you, I'm gonna start pulling the rest of the cards, but there's an aspect of really realizing your power and that you're okay on your own and all the good things about you, so that you don't feel like you have to settle, or you don't need like someone's love bombing words to make you okay, so that then you become addicted to those words. Yes, because we have the 10 of Wands. It's possible you've been in a relationship or somebody's coming in that's going to end up being an actual burden on your life. Then we have Temperance, Temperance, this can be a Sagittarius. We have the Two of Coins, which can represent juggling, or and then the Five of Coins, being left out in the cold. It's like someone's presenting themselves like they have a lot and they don't, okay? And they're juggling, all right? And Temperance is actually, it's also a juggling energy where you could be dealing with someone who can actually have peace no matter what burden they're bringing to someone else. It's like, okay, as long as I get my fire from here, my love from here, my money from here, and, I do feel like you are facing situations in love which is teaching you to balance your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy, to realize that you're worth more than having to be a beggar in a situation. Yes, then we have the Ace of Swords. You could be finding out the truth about something, because we do have communication coming in, and then the Four of Cups. You're going to possibly feel like someone didn't see your worth, or you're going to find out something about someone where it, it could be a little devastating and you feel left out in the cold. But, and if you do have doubts about someone, you're being encouraged to search, like find what it is that, if you know in your intuition something's off, trust your gut, distance yourself, and begin to look for the answers, because it seems like pretty quick, either online or you're going to get a message that's going to tell you the truth about the situation in May, and reclaim your power. And in the Spirit Animal Oracle, the cat is reclaim your independence, and she has this crown on, and it's healing her mind, okay? You don't need to be chasing. You have like so much beauty and so much to offer, and this situation wasn't about you being left out in the cold. It's teaching you to balance your energy, okay? Everything's going to be working out for you in the perfect timing. There's going to be signs, and you do have helpful people around you. In fact, I do feel like you could be saved from this type of energy. Someone might come alongside you and be like, hey, this is happening and I think you need to know about it. If this doesn't resonate with you, please pick another card, because this was definitely the heaviest of all the messages. But just know, someone like this, it has nothing to do with your worth. This person truly can't see other people's worth. They just can't. Not at this time. They are not able to, okay? And they could even be a type of person who will try to unravel you. They're juggling, and they will try to unravel you and point out your lack in order for you to feel, like off balance. Because you have this beautiful energy where you're able to handle a lot, where you do have good intuition. You're smart, you're sexy, you are able to love. You are the full package with this triangle here. And because of that, you might be tempted to carry someone else's burden, but that is not what you're called to do, okay? So comment below. Let me know if this resonates. If you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. If you're on Instagram, I'm there too, Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I would love to connect with you. And if this resonated with you, please comment below and let me know. So much love to you guys. Bye.